Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a super important topic, how to avoid doing stupid things in 2025. Because let's face it, we've all been there. That moment where you're like, did I really just do that? Yeah, we're gonna try to help you avoid those moments. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. We're talking about those little mistakes that can turn into big, giant, life-ruining oopsies. Okay, maybe not life-ruining, but definitely embarrassing. And who wants to be guy or gal? Not you. So whether you're a repeat offender or just trying to stay ahead of the game, we've got you covered. We're gonna break down the most common blunders and give you the tools you need to dodge them like a ninja warrior. Think of this as your guide to not being a total goofball in 2025. Get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even cry a little. Tears of joy, of course, because you're gonna be killing it in 2025. Let's do this thing! Alright, let's talk dating disasters. We've all been there, right? Those awkward first dates, the cringe-worthy conversations. It's enough to make you want to swear off dating apps forever. But fear not, my friends, because we're here to help you navigate the treacherous waters of modern romance. First up, let's talk oversharing. You know, when you spill your guts on the first date about your cat's weird obsession with hair ties or your extensive collection of rubber chickens? Yeah, maybe keep that to yourself, at least for the first few dates. Remember, dating is like a game of poker. You gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. And trust me, oversharing on a first date is like going all in with a pair of twos. Not a good look. So, take a deep breath, relax, and try to keep the conversation light and breezy. Think of it this way, you've got plenty of time to unleash your inner weirdo later. If things work out, that is. Next up, we're tackling the dreaded ghosting phenomenon. You know what I'm talking about, right? When someone just disappears into thin air without a trace. No phone call, no text, no carrier pigeon. Nothing. It's like they vanished into the Bermuda Triangle of dating apps. Look, I get it. Sometimes things don't work out. Maybe you went on one date and realized you have the same taste in music as a wet baguette. It happens. But that doesn't give you license to just ghost someone. It's rude, it's immature, and frankly, it's just plain mean. So what's the alternative? Well, how about a little thing called communication? I know it sounds crazy, right? But trust me, it's a lot less painful than leaving someone hanging. Just a simple, hey, it was great meeting you, but I'm not feeling a romantic connection, will do the trick. You don't have to write them a novel, just be honest and respectful. Okay, let's talk about playing games, and no, I'm not talking about a friendly game of Scrabble or Mario Kart. I'm talking about those mind games that some people play in the dating world. You know, the waiting 3 days to text back, the negging, the whole treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen mentality. Listen, dating is complicated enough without adding a bunch of unnecessary drama to the mix. So, can we all agree to just ditch the games and be upfront with each other? If you're interested in someone, let them know. Don't be afraid to shoot your shot. And if someone isn't interested in you, well, that's their prerogative. Don't waste your time trying to decode their mixed signals or play hard to get. Just move on to someone who's actually excited to be dating you. Trust me, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Or, you know, on the apps. Last but not least, let's talk about red flags. You know, those little warning signs that pop up early on in a relationship telling you to proceed with caution? Yeah, those are important to pay attention to. Too often we get so caught up in the excitement of a new relationship that we ignore the glaring red flags waving right in front of our faces. But here's the thing, red flags are there for a reason. They're like those annoying beeping sounds that your smoke detector makes when the battery's low. You wouldn't just ignore those beeps, would you? No, you'd change the battery because you know that ignoring them could have serious consequences. The same goes for red flags in relationships. Ignoring them will only lead to bigger problems down the road. So if you see something, say something. And by say something, I mean address the issue head on, or, if necessary, run for the hills. Your heart will thank you later. Alright, let's talk social media, people. That wild, wacky world of filters, influencers, and enough cat videos to last a lifetime. It can be a beautiful thing, connecting us with friends and family all over the world. but it can also be a minefield of potential embarrassment if you're not careful. First up, let's address the oversharer. You know the type. Every minute detail of their day is documented online for the world to see. What they had for breakfast, their latest workout routine, a play-by-play of their commute to work. You name it, it's on there. Look, I get it, you're excited about your avocado toast, but here's the thing, not everyone needs to see it. And by everyone, I mean your 800 followers, most of whom you haven't spoken to since high school. Save yourself the embarrassment, and the eye rolls, and keep some things private. Next up, we've got the keyboard warrior. You know, those brave souls who feel the need to engage in heated debates with complete strangers online about everything from politics to pineapple on pizza. Listen, I'm all for a good debate, but there's a time and a place for it, and social media is rarely either of those things. Remember, the internet is forever, and once you hit that post button, there's no taking it back. So before you unleash your inner troll, ask yourself this: is it really worth it? Is this argument going to change anyone's mind, or are you just going to end up stressed out, angry, and potentially getting into a Twitter war with someone's grandma? Probably the latter. Now let's talk about the accidental influencer. These are the folks who aren't necessarily trying to be social media stars, but somehow manage to amass a following anyway. Maybe they're just really good at taking selfies, or maybe they have a knack for posting relatable content. Whatever the reason, the accidental influencer often finds themselves in a position of power without really knowing how they got there. And with great power comes great responsibility, my friends. So if you find yourself accidentally influencing the masses, use your powers for good. Promote positive messages, support worthy causes, and be a force for good in the world. Or, just keep posting pictures of your dog in cute outfits. That's cool too. Last but not least, we have the digital drama queen, or king. These are the folks who treat social media like their own personal soap opera, airing all their dirty laundry for the world to see. Breakups? Check. Family feuds? Check. Passive-aggressive posts about their frenemy's new haircut? Check and check. It's enough to make you want to grab some popcorn and settle in for a long night of scrolling through their relationship drama. But here's the thing, nobody wants to be friend. You know, the one who constantly overshares their personal problems online. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and it's just plain TMI. So, do yourself and your followers a favor and keep the drama offline. Alright folks, let's talk about money. It's something we all need, yet it often feels like it's slipping through our fingers faster than we can earn it. Whether it's the allure of a new gadget, the temptation of a sale, or just the everyday expenses that add up, managing money can feel like a constant battle. But fear not, because today, we're diving deep into the world of financial self-control and how to master it. Or more specifically, how not to throw it away like a bachelorette party in Vegas. You know the scene, bright lights, loud music, and money flying everywhere. It's fun in the moment, but the aftermath? Not so much. The same goes for our everyday spending habits. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and lose track of our financial goals. We've all been there, right? That moment of regret when you realize you've spent way more than you intended. Maybe it was a night out with friends, an impulsive online purchase, or just a series of small expenses that added up. It's a universal experience, and it's one that we can learn from. You're scrolling online, minding your own business, and bam, you see it. The perfect item that you never knew you needed. It's like the universe is speaking directly to you, telling you that this is the one thing that will make your life complete. But is it really? The universe's most perfect sweater, it's soft, it's luxurious, and it's everything you've ever wanted in a piece of clothing. But before you hit that buy now button, let's take a step back and think about it. It's cashmere, it's got your name on it. Not literally, that'd be weird. And it's calling your name. The excitement is real, and the temptation is strong. But here's the thing. That excitement is temporary. The thrill of a new purchase fades quickly, and what you're left with is just another item in your closet. But hold your horses, my friend. Before you make that purchase, take a moment to consider the bigger picture. Do you really need this item, or is it just a fleeting desire? Is it worth the financial hit, or would your money be better spent elsewhere? Before you click that buy now button faster than a cheetah on a sugar rush, ask yourself, do I need this? Is this something that will add real value to my life, or is it just an impulse buy? Taking a moment to reflect can save you from a lot of regret later on. The answer, 99% of the time, is a big, fat nope. It's easy to convince ourselves that we need something in the heat of the moment, but more often than not, it's just a passing fancy. Learning to recognize this can be a game changer for your finances. Trust me, I've been down this road. I've made my fair share of impulsive purchases, and I've learned the hard way that most of them weren't worth it. It's a lesson that comes with time and experience, but it's one that can save you a lot of money and stress. One time, I bought a life-size cardboard cutout of Chris Pratt riding a velociraptor. It seemed like a great idea at the time, a fun and quirky addition to my home, but in reality, it was just a novelty that quickly lost its charm. Did I need it? No. It was a fun idea, but it didn't add any real value to my life. It was just another example of an impulsive purchase that I later regretted. Did it make me happy for like 5 minutes? Sure. There was a brief moment of joy and amusement, but it was fleeting. The novelty wore off quickly, and I was left with a large, awkward item that I didn't really want or need. Did it then become a giant dust collector and a constant reminder of my questionable financial decisions? You betcha. It took up space, collected dust, and served as a daily reminder of my impulsive spending habits. So, next time you're tempted by that online shopping cart full of stuff you definitely don't need, remember this. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new purchase, but it's important to take a step back and think about the long-term impact on your finances. You're stronger than the allure of instant gratification. It takes willpower and self-control, but you have the ability to resist those impulsive purchases and make smarter financial decisions. Put down the phone, step away from the computer, and go for a walk. Sometimes all it takes is a little distance to gain perspective and make better choices. Or, just watch another one of my videos. Distract yourself with something that doesn't involve spending money. There are plenty of ways to find joy and entertainment without breaking the bank. I'll be here judging your spending habits from afar, but more importantly, I'll be here to help you navigate the tricky waters of financial self-control. Together, we can conquer the enemy within and take control of our finances. Alright, picture this. It's Monday morning, you're still recovering from the weekend, maybe you're rocking a little bit of bedhead, maybe you spilled coffee on your shirt. We've all been there, right? The struggle to get back into the work groove is real. You open up your email and BAM! There's one of those company-wide messages. You know, the ones that make you wonder why you even checked your email in the first place. You know, the ones where Brenda from accounting is celebrating her cat's birthday? Yes, Brenda's cat, Mr. Whiskers, is apparently a big deal. And you think to yourself, who in the world hit reply all to this? It's like a mystery waiting to be solved. But then it dawns on you, you did. Yes, you, the unsuspecting hero of this email saga. And now everyone knows you accidentally called your boss mom again. The horror, the embarrassment, the sheer awkwardness of it all. Classic mix-up, right? Wrong, it's a workplace nightmare. Your colleagues are probably laughing and your boss is likely questioning your sanity. So, how do you avoid this career-ending catastrophe? How do you ensure that your email blunders don't become the stuff of office legend, simple double, no triple check who you're hitting reply to? Make it a habit to always verify the recipient list before you hit send. And if you're ever in doubt, just send it to your personal email. That way you can review it in a less stressful environment. You can be the reply all champion of your own inbox, where the only one judging your questionable email etiquette is your spam folder. Imagine the freedom of knowing that your email mishaps are safely contained within your own digital domain. Remember, folks, email is a powerful tool. It can make or break your day, your week, or even your career. It can be used for good, like sending your friend a hilarious meme, brightening their day with a well-timed joke. Or for evil, like accidentally revealing your secret stash of office supplies to the entire company. Imagine the chaos that would ensue. Don't worry, we all have one. Use it wisely. The key is to always be mindful of your digital footprint. Think before you click. Take a moment to review your message, check the recipients, and ensure that your email is going to the right people. By doing so, you can avoid those cringe-worthy moments and maintain your professional reputation. So go forth, email warriors, and conquer your inbox with confidence. Remember, the power is in your hands. And may your reply all disasters be few and far between. Happy emailing! Alright folks, let's talk about exercise, or as I like to call it, the thing I'll totally get to tomorrow, that elusive activity that always seems to be on our to-do list but never quite makes it to the top. It's like the unicorn of our daily routines, magical, beneficial, and yet somehow always out of reach. We all know we're supposed to be exercising regularly, right? It's drilled into us from a young age. Exercise is good for you. But knowing and doing are two very different things. We see those fit people jogging in the park, stretching in the morning sun, or lifting weights at the gym, and we think, yeah, I should do that. But then life happens. The experts tell us it's good for our bodies, our minds, and our ability to fit into our favorite pair of jeans. And let's not forget the mental benefits. Exercise is supposed to make us happier, more focused, and less stressed. But despite all these amazing benefits, why is it so hard to get off the couch? But let's be real, sometimes the couch is just way too comfortable to leave. It's like a magnet, pulling us in with its soft cushions and cozy blankets. And after a long day, who can resist the allure of just sinking into that comfort? And the TV? Well, that's just plain irresistible. There's always a new show to binge watch, a movie to catch up on, or a game to play. The entertainment options are endless, and before you know it, hours have passed and the thought of exercising seems like a distant memory. But fear not, my fellow exercise enthusiasts, or should I say, exercise enthusiasts to be. Because I'm here to tell you that getting in shape doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to be something you dread or put off until tomorrow. In fact, it can be something you look forward to. In fact, it can be downright fun. Yes, you heard me right, fun. The key is to find an activity that you genuinely enjoy. Something that doesn't feel like exercise but still gets you moving and gets your heart rate up. Okay, maybe not fun, but definitely more fun than, say, watching paint dry or listening to elevator music. Think about it. There are so many activities out there that can get you moving without feeling like a workout. The key is to find an activity you actually enjoy. Whether it's dancing, playing a sport, or even just going for a brisk walk, the options are endless. And when you find something you love, it won't feel like a chore at all. Whether it's dancing like nobody's watching, because let's be real, nobody is, or just moving to your favorite tunes in the privacy of your own living room, dancing is a fantastic way to get your body moving and have a blast while doing it. Going for a hike in the great outdoors where you can enjoy the beauty of nature while getting some exercise. Hiking is not only great for your body, but also for your mind. The fresh air, the scenic views, and the sense of accomplishment when you reach the top of a trail. It's all incredibly rewarding. Or simply taking your dog for a walk around the block, which is a win-win situation. Your furry friend gets some exercise and so do you. Plus, it's a great way to bond with your pet and enjoy some quality time together. There's an exercise out there for everyone. From yoga to cycling, from swimming to martial arts, the possibilities are endless. The important thing is to find what works for you and stick with it. And hey, if all else fails, you can always just chase after your dreams. Literally. Set a goal, make a plan, and go after it with all your heart. The journey itself will be a workout, and the satisfaction of achieving your dreams will be the ultimate reward. That counts as cardio, right? So let's stop making excuses and start making moves. Your future self will thank you for it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome content. And remember, let's all try to be a little smarter in 2025. See you next time.